Belle comes to me and she's like, do not get cuffed quick. My mans. As a minor, I stopped being friends with one of the girls there. It must be your decision. Embarrassment is in your head. I have feelings for you. That is normal. You are human. You're not cool. You're just dumb. You're a joke. Oh my days. Let's be honest. Things that can actually make you money. You broke but you're bullying people.
Junior want to not be on my I can't really sleep, but did I miss ex-strippers?
This is like a good placing. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start doing my talks here until I get a vanity. Oh, do you see that pimple? Cute. I'm gonna send back so it doesn't attack y'all. You guys can see my tan. What the heck? Anyways, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lusanda Zulu. Can't talk. In today's video, I will be doing a high school advice video. Hear me out. Now that I'm a senior in high school, I'm like, you know what? Why not? I can't stop smiling. I don't know. I'm so happy. That's not the point of today's video. Why am I decided to do a high school advice video because I feel like I have experience when it comes to high school. I feel like I can qualify to talk about this topic, like to give you guys advice, especially for my grade 8s. Some grade 8s are having it tough, hey? Maybe if you're in grade 7, you're worried about high school next year. That was my brother not so long ago. He's in grade 9 now. He was also worried, but he's okay. He's thriving because he has a sister like me. I'm trying to be a big sister to you guys so that you don't find high school difficult. Because some people actually do struggle. Did I struggle? When was grade 8? Oh, now I know why I qualified to talk about this. But anyways, I feel like this will help a lot of people getting into high school, people who still are navigating through high school and have no clue what is happening or how to navigate their own lives in high school. I decided I'm gonna be the big sister and just talk about it. But anyways, right off the bat, do not start beef. Okay, let me explain. Giving you a scenario. Maybe like a girl has been like starting you and irritating you for some time and you've been quiet for some time. It gets frustrating. You keep quiet and then maybe one day you just snap. When you snap, let me just say me in general. Let me just not say people. Me in general, I will talk about it. And when I talk about it, maybe a girl from like maybe one of her friends will hear that, hey yo, she was talking about you and just beef starts. But then you were like frustrated and you were like, you know what, I'm gonna go confront this person. This is how I feel, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then they just cook their own thing and then send it and feed it to their friend and then now it's a whole blah, 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 blah. That's when beef just happens. But I'm just saying, just don't talk. Don't talk. That goes for both genders. Don't entertain beef. If a girl hates you, take it from me and my mom. My mom and I have basically have the same high school life, but my mom was middle. I'm not because we live in 2024. Anyways, don't entertain beef. If a girl shows that they hate you, it's none of your business. Don't entertain it. It is not necessary. There's places where you can choose violence, but they just choose peace. If a group of girls are coming at you, compose yourself. Hear what they have to say. Don't walk away. Just stand there and be like, even if you think about what you're going to eat a break. If they all like gang up on you, stand there, but don't let them touch you. Hear me out. Don't start a fight, but don't let them touch you. That's disrespect on another level. But if they come to you as a group, think about your lunch. Think about what you ate for dinner. If you didn't eat dinner, think about why you didn't eat dinner. Then if they're done talking, leave. Because it's none of your business what they have to say. Have that mindset of, maybe I'm doing something better than them. They just hate you for no reason. Doesn't mean you're doing something right. I'm just saying, if girls hate you for no reason, you must be doing something right that they can't do. It's life. Like, self-esteem is like a big thing to me to a certain extent. Like, very confident and comfortable with my body right now. Very proud of my body. I'm proud of my body. I'm proud of who I am, my personality. Now, I grew up with a mom where that was always like, they're always jealous with you. And honestly, that's okay to a certain extent. It depends how you take it. Some people will take it,
oh my gosh, I'm hot. You know, no one can tell me nothing.
And you become rude off that attitude. Or you can take it the way I took it. Okay, that makes me confident. I'm not gonna go to a girl's face when they're rude and be like, you mad because you jealous of me? Because that is dumb. Just be quiet. Do not entertain drama. Do not talk about anyone. Just don't talk about anyone. I think that is self-explanatory. Even if it's like something good, unless you have a compliment to give someone, then give it. You know, the world deserves more compliments. But don't put someone's name in your mouth. Girls code is not linking with you. You're not clicking, bruv. Like, mind your own business. I like my collarbone, sorry. If you are asked for an opinion on someone, if Jeff is like, hey yo, you think what Samantha did, unless like there are times where like my friend would ask me about my opinion on a situation that happened, and maybe I found the situation rude and she needs my advice on what to do, then okay, I'll be like, okay, Luca. Why Luca? I'll be like, okay, Mulan, I found what Jasmine said rude, so I think you should confront her because she's gonna continue doing what she did. Especially if Jasmine continues to bring up the situation even though it's unnecessary, then I will comment and be like, okay, I think it was rude. I think maybe you should think, probably give them like a solution. If what Jasmine said made Mulan feel bad, then I'll try my best to give Mulan like a solution and then boost their confidence. I'll be like, okay, Mulan, at the end of the day, you're still pretty. You have pretty eyes. So don't really think about it that much. Think about yourself in the situation. If Jasmine continues to be rude, don't fight her, but confront her. But if someone asks for your opinion on maybe Cinderella's hair was jacked up. What is jacked up? Cinderella's hair was messed up. And Belle comes to me and she's like, oh my gosh, what do you think about the situation with Snow White and Charming? I just changed stories, but Snow White and Charming, just keep quiet. That is none of my business. Why should I give you my opinion on it? It's none of my business. If they really forcing you to give an opinion, they won't leave you alone, especially when it comes to friend groups. My tip is to say a nice comment. If they're like, oh my gosh, do you see what Charming did to Snow White? But Snow White deserved it. What do you think? I'll be like, yo, bro, if you see Snow White's hair though, like the bob is bobbing. But you get what I mean? And then leave it alone. Because at the end of the day, sometimes that person who asked for that opinion will go to that girl, to Snow White, and think, hey yo, but then Lulu said. But now Snow White can come to me and I can be like, here's my witness. I just like your hair. I think you're very pretty. That's my piece. Okay, especially if you're new or you're like grade 8, grade 9, like you just new in your first couple of weeks. Do not get cuffed quick. These kids, bro. I had a friend, I was in grade 9 and she was in grade 8. I decided not to get cuffed quickly and she decided to be quick. She got cuffed by a senior and decided to lose the card. Had like a little get together at her school. She got cuffed by a senior at her school. She was like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend's in grade 12. Keep in mind, I'm in grade 9, she's in grade 8. We're both minors. I would understand if the boy was like in grade 8 or grade 9, but the gent was in grade 12. And she lost the card that night, and the next day when she got back to school, the senior had another girlfriend, but his girlfriend was in grade 11, and it was a whole thing of my mans, because she just lost her card. That is her mans, you know. And the girl was like, we've been dating for longer, and I lost my card to him like a while ago, and she was hurt to a point where she was depressed. She's okay now. I mean, she's baddie, but she's okay now. But that's an advice, like, don't be too quick to get cuffed. Okay, I cannot talk. I was cuffed in grade 8, but then I was cuffed to a guy who was in the same class, and we were dating since grade 7, you know. Ugh. But they ended up breaking up with her because apparently her card wasn't good enough. I'm allowed to tell the story now because she's okay, and I asked for her consent. Okay, I'm proud of her that she got over it, but she can also agree on this tip that ayo, as a minor, grade 8, grade 9, even if you're still new in the school, do not get cuffed because you don't know any of these kids, especially with the older gens. Some have genuine hearts and are willing, but I have some friends, I myself have to warn them, hey yo, that's a minor, relax, and I know where your head's at. So as a minor, relax. I was new in the current school that I'm in now. Last year, term 3, I got asked by many gents, hey yo, you know, I find you cute, but my no game was on point. Like, I said no to so many people until today. Okay, don't lie, I have a crush. I'm not gonna talk about that, so we're not gonna talk about it. But I was new. I could have said yes half the school, but then at the same time, you need to respect and say no. until you can understand the gents. Well, if you've been in the school a bit long enough, you end up having a crush. As advised, then be closer to that person, find out their personality. Eventually they might fall for you. Allow yourself to get used to the gents, because that guy who asked you first day you came to school might like you just because of your looks or your body. If Jeff is like, bruh, I only like you for your body but your personality is a bit too much, get up. If Olaf is like, I really found you pretty like first day, but your personality is like, might as well go for might as well go for all of you. Moral of the story, do not rush it. By the way, TMI or extra information, I do not date friends. Don't. I can't put that as a high school advice. Some people date their friends and it ends up well, you know, high school sweethearts, whatever you want to call it. I personally don't. I dated a friend once, I'm not doing it again. I started scoping like that, but in the last year, term 4, I think that's where I got my crush. I don't want to talk about it. Not going to talk about the next point. Choose your friends wisely, okay? Bruh, school and outside of school. Where are my male best friends? Okay, my male best friends and I met in grade 5. We didn't really quite click. Boys and girls were always clashing, but eventually we started bonding. I do not regret any. I don't know, it makes me like happy inside. I do not regret any, like the way our bond formed. I appreciate those friends. I don't think they have a clue on how much I appreciate them, but I really do appreciate them. There are more members of the group, but then we kicked them out because we're being picky about our friend group. We've been friends since grade 5 till now, basically. I couldn't be more grateful because I was picky. I could have stayed with other people, but I didn't. Started going to different schools because our parents decided to put us in different schools, but we still remain friends. You know, video call, long distance, meet up. Because they are willing to compromise for our friendship. Be friends with people that are willing to be friends with you. Don't force someone to be friends with you, or don't feel forced to be in the friendship. We have a mature friendship. Grade 9, I went to a new school, had new friends. Ended up having a friend group. It was an okay friend group. I'm not gonna bash that friend group. It was okay. Leading me into changing schools, grade 11. I stopped being friends with one of the girls there because I'm not going to talk about it, but then just pick your friends wisely, especially female friends. I forgive what happened. I forgive her, because if I don't forgive her, I don't have peace. I forgive her. Just pick your friends wisely. Moving to my friends today. So basically, I just feel very comfortable just being me. I used to be in a different friend group before. Let me just say that before that, I was in a different girlfriend group, but I changed friends. Just be picky with who you're friends with. Pick people you're very comfortable talking to, sharing your opinions and feelings to. I'm one of the boys. I'm always happy when I go to school. I could have the worst day ever. There was a time I didn't want to come to school, and Gia video called me and he was like, you better get to school. When I got to school, my mood was off. I was choosing violence that day, but they still chose to keep trying to make me smile. And I appreciate that. Like, I can literally walk up to the boys and be like, bruh, but if I have like really deep feelings about a boy, I go to Gia. Anything to do with love. But just pick your friends wisely. Friends that you can just be. They will still love you either way. Half of the time I look like a potato, but I walk into class, Gia will turn around and like, you look very pretty today. If you have friends with opposite sex, expect people to say you're dating. Don't cry about it. Sometimes it will ruin your chances for you in relationships. You know, like, especially with me and my friend Wandia, people assume we're dating, but we are not dating. We just have a very close relationship where we can just be weird. The point is, people will comment. I feel like this is the mistake I make, where you might like someone and they automatically assume, yo, he likes me, but she's dating so and so. Just tell your crush, this is not my man. Rumors are gonna be around, so it's okay. I talk too much. Oh my gosh. Try keep your life private. And I know this can be difficult, especially for me. It can be difficult for me. But I am very strict when it comes to specific parts of my life. If I'm in a relationship and I'm in a relationship with a guy at school, yes, I'll be around them and all that, but like, chill. I had this mistake once and I regretted with my first boyfriend, where like my relationship was public. The point is, keep your life private, because People like to ruin things, especially relationships. If you're dating at school, keep it private. It's the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. Keep it private. The moment you start dating that guy, all of a sudden they want him. Including boys. The moment you start dating that girl, all of a sudden your homeboy is like, oh my gosh, I want her. I know because this has happened to me. The moment you guys break up, they shoot. And you guys can hold hands secretly. You can have little secret makeout session. It's so weird. Like, you get what I mean? No one has to know. Like, maybe in the morning when I come to school, we can go to a classroom. We can go to a classroom and just chill. Just talk, you know, just chill. Sometimes it's just nice to talk. It's okay to not share anything about what's going on at home unless it's like bothering you and you need someone to talk to. Like, some things it's okay to just keep to yourself. Example, I'm privileged. I'm not talking about it. I don't have to go to everyone and be like, oh my god, my mom sends me this amount of money. Bro, especially for girls, like, just chill. No one needs to know how much you're making. No one needs to know my business. It's a good thing. You don't need attention. Not everyone has to like you. I feel like the moment you walk into high school, you have this thing of, oh my gosh, I want to be popular. Babes, no one has to like you. Whether you're a guy or a girl, like, there are people that are gonna envy you. Like, to a point you're gonna be like, what did I do wrong? When you really didn't do anything wrong, they just hate you because of your aura. Your aura is like, your aura is yum. Just accept that not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. I know I'm in South Africa and this could not be relevant to a lot of people. The reason why I say that is because it's wild how many people have lost it. I'm just saying, do not lose your V card, especially when you're peer pressured because your friends have lost. But at the same time, don't mention to a lot of people that you haven't lost it, because some people try their luck. It is not a requirement for you to be popular at school. It is not a requirement for you to be liked by everyone. Just keep it until you feel like, ayo, I think it's about time. It must be your decision, not someone else's decision. Please. This is gonna sound cringe to most. Just be nice. You being nice comes with a lot of privileges. I came in the school I'm currently in, last year, term 3. I got an award for being nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. I did something for someone today. Sometimes it's nice to be nice. Be nice to your teachers, even though some teachers, I'm still learning how to do that. Just be nice. You know, we need more nice people on earth in South Africa in general. Oh, my camera fell. I used to have this problem. Don't be afraid to ask teachers questions during class. Don't be afraid to ask for questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help in general. Don't be afraid to pick up your hand and answer. Don't be afraid to ask your friend and be like, yo, I need help in 1, 2, 3, 1. It's not like someone's gonna judge you and be like, yo, Olaf just asked that question. That was embarrassing. After the day, I answered like maybe 3, 4 questions in business class right. I was unstoppable. Sometimes these teachers can make you feel dumb and then I become rude. But then don't be rude. Especially when it comes to studying tips and stuff. People struggle. I realize I've been studying wrong till grade 11. I don't even know how I passed the other grade. Because I didn't ask for help. That's why. People don't understand this. But it is okay to be embarrassing. So I usually do my own hair. This time I tried to do something different. Slick back, and then it had like a little afro bun thing. I didn't clip it right. Like, it was a hair extension and it fell out while I was running. I cried about it and it's the funniest thing that happened. And I went to my best friend and I was like, a delay I took out my bun, and he just looked at me, he was like, and he continued his day. Moral of the story is, nothing is really embarrassing unless you make it embarrassing yourself. Embarrassment is up here. Take that from me, an overthinker. Embarrassment is in your head. No one really cares what you're doing. Boy or girl, especially girls have a tendency of doing this. Do not outburst in public. Do not scream and get angry in public, especially when you're in a relationship. Like, if someone makes you mad in public, don't scream, don't yell, don't shout at them. Just keep quiet. It is not worth it. To be an alpha girl, to be an alpha woman, don't outburst in public. It is not worth it. There was an incident in class where someone took my seat, and I could have really be like, hey, yo, listen, you're in my seat, get off my seat. I could have outburst. Looked at everyone and I was like, I'm in public. So I looked at them like, do you want to sit there? And she was like, I'm like, okay. Still, I wasn't the one mad. So don't outburst in public. It's not worth it. But also, yes, I said don't outburst in public. But there are moments where it's okay to stand up for yourself, but don't shout. confront them. I've had so many incidents where I have never stood up for myself, and that always comes back to me and like haunts me that I could have done something because now I'm the one hurt. I choose violence today because of what happened to my younger self. For example, there was this incident this week where I'm gonna say A and B were talking about me, and I found out. And that incident has happened to me in grade 8. Like, people were talking about me in chats to a point where it leaked around the school, and I was the topic, and I felt small, and I wanted to cry, and I was just depressed, and I thought about it. Is this gonna happen to me again? My younger self wouldn't be happy right now. So I went and confronted A, even if I looked like a Looney Tune. I was proud of myself. At the end of the day, I was proud of myself that I confronted him, even though I was scared to do that because of my little crush situation. Yeah, it's okay to stand up for yourself. And lately, I've been trying to avoid past traumas by standing up for myself. Another tip is, it is very important to take care of your mental health, especially while in high school. Take it from me. I start having panic attacks and spiraling and feeling like these little footsteps on my face whenever I'm panicking. It recently started in grade 8. Mental scars last longer than physical scars. I'm not trying to be deep. Take care of your mental health. Choose the right people to be around. Choose the right person to date. I'm not saying date while you're still a minor, because that's a mistake I made. That's why I had panic attacks. Like, don't take crap from anyone, whether you're a guy or girl. Once that girl or boy disrespects you, especially when it comes to your mental health, lose it.
Oh my gosh, I love her. Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's not worth it. Take it from me. I stayed for 3 years. Don't do that to yourself. Know your worth. Even boys, also gents, know your worth. There's always those girls that are always there to mess up the boys' mental health. Don't choose you. Always choose you. Like, take care of yourself. Especially me. I won't play with the person I'm dating. I'm not dating right now, but like with the person I'm dating, I know for a fact I have to put them on self-care. That's me. Take care of your mental health. That's very important. Let me go get water. Hold on. Oh my god. Drink your water. Talking is a lot, hey? I know you want to be the cool kid, you want to be the vibe, and you don't want to do anything. I'm talking about the seniors as well. Trust me, participating is one of the best things you can do for yourself. I want to look back 5-10 years from now and be like, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed school. I really did something there. For example, on the last day of school, we had stage door. I danced as much as I could, and I had the most fun. I promise you, participating may seem like, oh my gosh, it's boring, I'm trying to be cool. And you worried what people are gonna say about you. Say participate. Even outside of school, participate. Because at the end of the day, this could go 2 ways. You could find something you're very interested in, possibly find a job in it. I could be the next model. I could be the next Miss World. I could be the next... You could never know what career you could have or what passion you could have. The second way this could go, open opportunities for you. For example, I was playing netball in grade 10. Played netball even outside of school. I got opportunities to join clubs. I could possibly play for South Africa one day. You never know. For example, I played soccer. My dad has a soccer club, and my grandpa. My grandpa decided, you know what, I actually want you to be in my soccer club. I know it was just right here, but it's still an opportunity. Oh my gosh, the sun is going down. I'm starting to look crispy. Ugh. I was struggling with this point this past week. Don't listen to everyone. I made that mistake this past term with my crush. I listened to everyone. I have a crush on this boy, and me allowing fear to control my decisions, I start asking questions. I start asking myself questions. If I decide to tell this guy how I feel, I'm not used to confessing. I've never been the girl to confess. I'm not used to that. How am I gonna do it? How do I know if it's the right thing to do? My friends found out that I have a crush on him, and they decided to get feedback. So I was told that, ayo, men's is cuffed. I was told, ayo, he's talking to someone. I was told a lot of things. So because I was listening to people, eventually found out I had feelings for him. Because they pushed me to say it, like to eventually confess, not to say it, to eventually confess. And I said, yes, I have feelings for you, but don't worry, I'll get rid of the feelings. I felt like I was doing the right thing because I listened to what other people say about him being cast and him talking to other people. I started getting scared because I was listening to people, and then now I'm stuck in a situation I don't understand. You could ruin things. Just don't listen to people. Learn to be confident. I'm the most delusional human being on this earth. Like, Lulu is the Lulu. Confidence is made out of delusion. Fake it till you make it as a real thing, and eventually you're gonna start believing. Just fake it. There are days where you're gonna feel less confidence. That is normal. You are human. Bless me. Especially for the little ones, focus on school. Learn to do your homework. Learn to have a habit of, when I get home, I'm studying this subject for today. But like, try your best. Another tip I have is schedule your day. Like, have a to-do list and schedule your day. I literally have a planner. Hold on. I invested in a planner. I know it says, yeah. I invested in a planner from Typo. Typo is the cutest planners. Planning my days. Best thing I could ever do for myself. On the sides, like little ticks. That's all the homework I completed for that day. Best thing you could ever do for yourself. Become popular by bullying. Bullying is not cute. If I pick on this girl, my friend group is gonna think I'm cool. You're not cool. You're just dumb. You are just dumb. What person in their right mind thinks that, oh my gosh, if I'm gonna pick on this little girl or on this girl because they're smiling, I'm gonna no, chill, bro. You're just dumb. You're just picking on people just because you want to be popular. You're a joke when you do that. Basically, like, real talk, learn how to be human. Learn to pick your time wisely and where to spend your time, where to put in your time. Things that can actually make you money. You broke, but you're bullying people. That time that you spend bullying people, you could have spent it studying for that test that you could have got better marks and probably passed in. That time you spend bullying other people, you could have started a side hustle. Dress how you want. Don't dress to impress a boy. Bruh, when I dress for CV's day, I dress for me. But I was participating in the Mr. and Miss Valentine type vibe. Got a little cute pink dress. After that, I went to go change. I wore my basketball shorts. I wore my little Tupac graphic tee. Just for me. Dress how you want. Even your school uniform. You know? I'm not saying like disrespect the school conduct, the rules. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But like, don't disrespect the school rules, but like, dress how you want. Anyways, I have a school, like, I have privilege that I have a school where you can just be yourself. I can put any accessory, I can wear any earring, I can be confident in your body. Dress how you want. I don't care what people think. Do you, babes, but don't try to do it for a boy. If you want to dress baggy, if you want your skirt to be long, that's okay. If you want your skirt to be short, that's okay. Just don't flash people, bro. One thing my guy best friends and my brothers taught is that boys don't really pay attention. That's what they taught me. I don't know. If you try to dress and be a certain way just for a boy to like you, I made that mistake before. A boy should like you because of who you are, your personality, how you look, and all that will come after. Some days you'll be like, oh my gosh, I hope my crush notices how I look. I'm not like that anymore, especially in high school. It is not worth your time. But yeah, that's the end. Hope some of you listen, because some of you need that advice. About the late upload, I thought I was gonna start uploading on Wednesdays and Thursdays. It turns out that is a lot of work, especially for a high schooler. My upload days are on Saturdays, so just make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I post. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back. Knew I'd always crawl back. 'Cause baby, it's the everything to me.